Have you ever worked so hard for something that the moment you achieved it, it felt almost unreal? That's exactly how I felt when I learned that I had been accepted into the four-year university. Being accepted into a four-year university was an important milestone in my journey. I'm speaking here today to show you that determination and compassion towards your goals in life is in fact possible. My acceptance into the four-year university solely reflects the compassion and determination that I have put forth to achieve my goals. I will address how compassion led me to my career path and gave me the motivation. I will discuss how my determination helped me stay focused on my goal. As a child, I had always dreamed of becoming a nurse and hopefully one day a doctor. I watched many shows and movies growing up with different types of doctors and nurses. I knew becoming something in the healthcare field was my calling. My father became paralyzed when I was 6 years old. He broke his back during his accident. As I got older, I did my own research to learn more about my dad's injuries to prepare myself as time went by for caring for him. My dad broke his back during his accident and the injuries were really bad. Unfortunately, the doctors told us he would never be able to walk again and he only had 10 years to live as a paraplegic. I knew deep down that was not true, even as a young child. The injuries he sustained were broken lumbars in his lower back. He had no feeling from his belly button to his toes. I was determined in hopes that my dad would walk again. I made sure I listened to the nurses and the doctors as for what my dad needed. Over time, it taught me how to be compassionate and caring to him and to others. Gathering the knowledge I did, I knew I could be successful with the compassion I had from learning the things I did. I took the steps over the years to make sure he received the most appropriate care, and I was compassionate about it. My dad is now 47 years old and thriving in his wheelchair as best as he can. Once I was old enough to begin working, I landed a job in the memory care at a nursing home, and I became even more compassionate in the healthcare field. But in order to obtain the dreams I wanted, I knew I had to set forth that determination to meet those dreams. Years went by, and I cared for my dad with landing a position in an emergency department a few years ago after obtaining my CNA license. It took me a while to obtain the CNA license, but I was determined. Not only did I want more in the healthcare field, but I wanted to be recognized for my hard work. I paid out of pocket while I was pregnant with my youngest daughter to finish my CNA classes. Now I have finished my prereqs for the nursing program with 14 years of no schooling. It was not easy at all, but I knew I had dreamed of doing this my whole life. I just needed to find the right steps to put forth the determination and make sure I succeeded with my dreams. By doing so, I have accomplished so many things in just a short amount of time. I know throughout the next few months, with the determination I have, I know I can accomplish even more than I already have. I will wrap this speech up by saying showing compassion and having determination has allowed me to achieve the goals that I never thought I would have accomplished. I have now stated my 2 personality traits that will make me better candidate for the four-year university. I spoke how my personality of being compassionate and determined will make me a great student for the university and succeeding to fulfill the dreams. The healthcare field is very touching in many ways. If there is one thing that I have learned throughout my life is that success is not defined by where you start, but by the determination you bring to every step of your journey.